What does it feel like to be at this point in the season already in terms of conference play? Long awaited?
Yeah, this is what you live for. This is what you want. You come to the SEC, and all the transfers that come in. This is what they're coming here for. They're excited. We're all pumped, and this is what you play for.
Where do you think you guys are? Heading into SEC play. What have you learned about your team?
I think we're in a good spot. I think that we've had those close games. We've dominated most games. But it's good to have a real opponent, a real SEC opponent, and get in there and fight against them.
After 11 games in 12 days, what do you think you guys got out of this week off?
Yeah, I mean, we played a lot of baseball in a short amount of time, and that's important for college kids to, get through that span and go through that and get ready for the gauntlet of the SEC. And now that we're here, I think we're prepared for it.
I know you've learned a lot, but where do you think this offense has gotten better over the past month or so since the season started going into conference?
I think we've just calmed down a little bit. We've gotten used to the taste of it. We know what to expect. And now when you go into SEC play, I think we're ready. I think that we've taken everything we need to. Not giving at bats away, not giving games away. I think that's important in the team, and I think that's where we're at.
How do you make sure you stay calm now that you've got the intensity's higher, the opponent's a higher caliber, to make sure you stay calm and don't maybe lapse back into some of those habits from earlier in the year?
Yeah, it comes from the relationships, the friendships that you built over these past 7 months, and how close your team's gotten. And when you got a close-knit group, you're able to slow the game down, slow everything down, and make sure everybody's on the same page and not freak out when adversity hits.
As someone who's been here, what have you told your teammates about the SEC?
Yeah, it's a gauntlet. It's tough, and you can't sit there and lie. And it's a tough schedule. It's a tough time, but you got to go through things like that in life, and you got to get through it. And part of the SEC is who can hold out for 30 games and who can be the best over time. Not just one weekend, not just one game. Every game matters, whether you're playing the worst team or the best team in the SEC. Every game matters at the end of the year, home or away. And so if you take it one pitch at a time, one game at a time, you turn out on top.
What do you make of Daniel Jackson's power that he's displayed this year with the homers?
Yeah, nothing we haven't seen before. We've seen it in inter squads. We saw it last year. We kind of expected it almost, and we're really happy for Daniel, and I think he's got good things ahead.
What has Kenny been like these past couple of weeks?
Kenny's been great. He's been never skipped a beat. He's battling back. He had a tough go at it. I don't know what it was a couple of weeks ago, but he's battling back. He's doing well.
What's the story behind the shirts I saw on social media or whatever? Isn't that kind of something with you?
Yeah, they're doing a jersey giveaway. They did a mustache. At the time I had a mustache. I was going to shave the goatee, but I like the goatee and I'm going to keep it. So it's a little bit contradicting, but we'll deal with that later.
Did you get final design approval over the shirts? So all your teammates got one? What's the lasting legacy of these shirts going to be?
I don't know. I think it's cool to have a Sunday opening SEC play and have it be out there for all the fans. I think it's a fun deal, and I'm super blessed to be part of it.
One of the things I'm curious about, Trey has been hit 14 times already this season. As a player, what is it like being hit? When you see him getting hit that often, what do you think?
Sometimes it's, especially early in the season, sometimes the pitchers are nervous to pitch to a guy that's, killing it, and he's doing awesome. And sometimes when you're trying to hit your spot, so bad, you're trying to, okay, I need to get Trey out here. I need to execute, this pitch down and away, or up and in, or down and in. It doesn't matter where it is, but sometimes you just miss, and that's what happens with Trey a lot. And he's close to the plate. He's on the plate, so sometimes pitches just run in, or they get away from people. But yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts. I mean, if you get sometimes it's deceiving, like the sliders, because they spin and they stick. When they stick on you, it kind of hurts. And sometimes the fastball just grazes you. But yeah, it stings a little bit, but you got to tough it out and go first.
So occupational hazard or recreational hazard, I guess, comes with the territory?
Yeah, it comes with the territory. It's just the game of baseball. So you got to get through it, and it's tough, but it's part of the game. We've lived through it.
What stands out about Tennessee when you studied them this week?
They're a good team. They've always been. They've been on a good path these past 3 years, or even more behind that. But they're a good team. They've got a good group this year. We're excited to play them.
We're good. Thank you.